The sun's setting on 2022. New Year's is tomorrow. Year is over. Great year, can't complain at all. Very busy year, very successful year. No complaints at all. Only thing I wish that was different is we get a little bit of snow this winter, but that will happen. So, but I want to make a quick video just as the year's ending and the new year's starting. Kind of just give you some channel updates, what to expect. Just kind of want to get some feedback from you guys. And I also want to kind of address a few things for the new viewers and stuff like that on the channel. So, so let's get started. So for all the new viewers, welcome to the channel. We are Crowley Pool Services. My name is Steve. I'm the owner. My company, obviously. So basically our channel, it is a lot of snow plowing content. Most of it's built on snow plowing, but that is gonna be one of the big differences coming in 2023 is we're gonna obviously show the snow plowing videos and you know, that when it happens. But we are a pool company at the end of the day, and we do other stuff. So I'm gonna start showing a lot more of that, kind of do like a more of a vlog style type channel where, you know, you follow me along on the journey, all that kind of stuff. So obviously if it snows, you'll come with us in the snowstorms. If we're working on a pool job, you'll come there, all that kind of stuff. And I kind of want to bring you guys along for the journey. Also so I can look back in the future, you know, how we grew the company and all that stuff, because we're still a little baby company, you know. So that brings me to kind of a little bit of our story. Again, Crowley Pool Services, we're a pool service company. We're based up here in Massachusetts, just south of Boston. So we are a very seasonal market up here. That's why we do pools during the summer, and then we do the snow plowing to supplement the income in the winter. A lot of people comment, and I was gonna make a separate video on this, but I'm not gonna, because it's gonna be more of a rant. But a lot of people comment on our videos and, you know, make observations about our equipment and stuff like that. And obviously you see we don't have fancy crazy equipment. You know, we have the basic stuff to get the work done. That's all we need. We don't plow a ton. We get 3 to 4 storms a year, sometimes a little more, sometimes a little bit less. So we got basically the bare essentials that we need, you know, as far as salt spreaders, plows, machines, all that kind of stuff. We don't have any crazy fancy you know, V plows or whatever. So I was gonna make a separate video addressing this, but I don't feel I need to. Basically our snow plowing is just basically to supplement the income in the winter months when we're slow, make a little money if it snows. We obviously set aside money anyways. We don't plan for snow, but snow money is definitely a little bit extra of a bonus, helps pay the bills, keeps the guys busy, all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of why our operation's semi-small, and we don't have the fancy equipment. All of our snow equipment, Bobcat included, everything's paid off. I don't owe a single dime on any of the equipment. It all makes us money year to year. And I mean, we'll eventually start upgrading stuff, you know, getting newer plows and all that kind of stuff, and newer equipment as time goes. But again, it's not our full-time business for us. It's 10% of our income. Keeps the bills, you know, paid over the winter months, and just keeps us busy. And you know, as we pick up, you know, bigger accounts, we might upgrade, you know, just like we did last year with the skid steer. We got the new skid steer. So I'll go into that in a separate video if you guys want kind of our philosophy. I was gonna make it part of this video, but kind of our philosophy and how we run the snow side of things versus pool side. Again, we're not a huge snow service company, you know. We don't make millions a year in snow. We just we do it to stay busy over the winter. We have a handful of accounts, 3 trucks, a couple of machines, all that kind of stuff. So I can go more into it. If you guys want to see more, hear more, put it in the comments. I'll make a video separately all about the snow stuff. But going back, I started this business 6 years ago, 2016, on my own. I've had no help pretty much through the years. I am the owner. I do everything, so I don't have a partner, nothing like that. Had a lot of support, so don't want to say I don't have help, but everything you see I have basically built. I started pretty much with a Ford Ranger pickup truck, which I had in high school, and a magnet sign, which is I still have. That's all worn apart, but let's see if I can find it. It's on the door over here. I started with a couple cheap magnets. Everything's all destroyed, and just went out cleaning pools on the side after work, and we built from there. So I've literally started at the bottom, and I've, you know, worked our way up. I can go more into detail in another video if you guys want to see it again. Put it in the comments, how we got started, kind of timeline, show you when we got equipment. I kind of made a video already, I can put in the description, but if you guys are interested in that stuff, let me know, because this is a little bit where I want to transition the channel, more about my story, have you guys follow along, because at the end of the day, I'm running this business for the first time ever. I've never been a business owner before. I barely graduated high school. I had 2.3 or something GPA, barely got out of high school. I went to a 2-year technical college and started a business. So if I can do it, anybody can do it, trust me. It wasn't easy, and I definitely want to document my journey, like I said, going forward. It's kind of a little bit of where we're going to transition the channel to, is kind of just showing the day-to-day operations, the goods, the bads, the stress, the failures, all that kind of stuff of the business and our journey. And I kind of want to, like I said, take it together with you guys. And I definitely want to encourage anybody, who's been thinking of starting a business, all that kind of stuff. I'm not going to be one of those business entrepreneurial, YouTube channels, but if you want to do it, there's no reason why you can't do it, I started small with the absolute basics, even with the plowing side of things. I started with literally a plow and a tailgate spreader, which I still have to this day up there. So I started literally with nothing, and I was just hustling driveways that year, and built up to where I'm at today. And by no means, I'm not even anywhere near where, a lot of these other companies are, We're still, we're still at the very bottom, baby steps and working and growing. And there's going to be a lot of new things we're going to try this year and grow within the pool business. A lot of new things we're going to go down, and I'm not going to get into it in this video, but we're going to hopefully start expanding on bigger and more complicated projects. And I don't want to give too much away, but taking a lot of risks, I should say. So that's kind of why I want to document the journey, because it's definitely going to be a lot of goods, and there might be some failures and stuff like that. So there's going to be a lot to learn from this year. We are a pool service company at the end of the day, but I do want to transition to being more of, I don't want to give it away, but eventually I want to get into installing pools and all that kind of stuff. So we'll address that in another video, but starting to get into bigger projects and stuff that takes more risk, stuff like that. So but at the end of the day, like I said, we are a pool service company. I know a lot of you guys are here for the snow content, and I apologize if this is gonna make some people leave the channel, but I'm gonna keep the snow content going, but I want to document it year round, what we do during the spring, the summer, the fall, the winter, not just plowing snow, videos on repeat, because there's only so much snow you can plow. Especially up here, we haven't got much snow. So that's kind of the big update. I kind of want to know from you guys what you want to see. Give me some ideas for videos. Obviously, it hasn't snowed yet up here, so we haven't had any, snow content that we can work with. So if this stuff you want to see, equipment walkthroughs, learn about how we started the business, learn how to run a, stuff like that. Like I said, I'm not a 100% expert. I'm still learning this as we go. But if there's stuff that you guys want to see, put it in the comments. I'm very good about trying to make videos on it. Some of you guys have already done that, and I've made videos to what you want to see. I know I've mentioned it before, but we also have obviously an Instagram page, Crowley Pool Services or Crowley Snow Services. You'll find it on there. Follow us on there. We post a lot, of our jobs and behind the scenes stuff. Just let me know what you guys want to see. It's kind of the end goal of this channel. It's here for you guys. It's also here for me. I want to document my journey and look back at it someday, be able to look at different jobs we did and things that went wrong and things we learned from and things we grew from. So that's kind of the cool thing about my situation, where I own this company. Obviously, I can do what I want. And we're still, like I said, we're in our infancy. We still got a lot to grow. There's so much within the pool industry and within the snowplow. Like, it's not even funny how much stuff there is that we can do, and where we can take this. Eventually, I'd love to be a full service, service construction pool company, doing full-blown installs and backyards, all that kind of stuff. And if you guys come for the ride, maybe we'll get there someday. Who knows? The sky's the limit. I'm willing to take risks. I'm still young, so we'll see where it goes. I also do want to share a lot of my stories and where I came from, stuff like that on the channel, because I think I can relate to a lot of you guys. I'm not just your typical YouTuber that has everything handed to me that it came from money and stuff like that. I did this all the hard way, from nothing, built it into something, and like I said, we're still growing this. So That's kind of why I want, and like I said, I'm working on trying to come up with ideas how to tell my story and all that kind of stuff, because it's definitely, you know, I know there's a lot of people that watch these videos that can relate to where I'm at, and if I can inspire or help people, I would love to, because if you only knew me back in high school, middle school, and I don't know if anybody that watches this went to school with me, you knew I was a shy kid in school. I literally didn't talk. I sucked at school. I had a horrible GPA, barely graduated. You know, you would never ever think that I would own a business or even, you know, be where I'm at today. So I definitely, you know, I wasn't the popular kid. I wasn't the kid that came from money. I wasn't the kid that, you know, had all the nice, you know, nice brand new truck, you know, my parents bought me, you know, got handed this, got handed that. I truly started at the bottom. You know, I've bought everything here you see has been something that I've purchased myself or worked for. I've really, you know, obviously I have a really good staff, really good support system. You know, I got my helpers that, you know, work with me every day. I got David, you see another video, he's my right hand man. I'd be lost without him, my fiance, my family. So there's a lot of people backing me. But at the end of the day, I don't have a business partner. I don't have investors. I don't even have really any mentors, to be completely honest. It's kind of a tough industry where we're at. The pool industry is really seasonal up here, and I mean, unless I'm not talking to the right people, there's not a lot of people willing to help you up here. It's kind of learn on your own, and that's where my story is unique, is I have taught myself just about everything, and I won't go into it on this video, but I basically have learned the pool industry on my own. I never did pool service. 6 years ago when I started the company, I started a pool service company. I'd never serviced pools before. I never worked on anything. Literally learned by watching YouTube videos. Not even exaggerating. I worked retail, you know, pretty much up to that point. I had never really done much for snow plowing. I never really ran equipment. So, like I said, I'm not gonna go into it in this video, but I do have a pretty good story. And I know there's a lot of people that daydream just like me did, you know, that you want to, you know, start a company or whatever. I mean, I'm here to, you know, kind of help on that, you know, and I would love to shed some light on my story. I mean, that'll probably be a separate video, you know, that's going to be a long one. Because I would love, even just for myself, to document my journey, where I started, where I came from, so I can look back on it someday. You know, I do look at it every day when I stand back and look at everything. And, you know, I already say, wow, you know, look where we're at. But, you know, it's one of those things where, like, I really do wish I could, you know, help out. So, enough ranting on this one. Just wanted to kind of start off the new year with, you know, basically a quick little video update. Like I said, this channel's for you guys too, not just for me. So if there's anything you want to see, let me know. Try to keep the comments positive. I know we're pretty good about it, but I hate negative comments, stuff like that. Stop, you know, if you're one of those people on YouTube that go on there and bash other people, just don't even comment, you know. Not everybody has the best of the best. Not everybody's an expert. Like I've, you know, mentioned in other videos, as you've been watching some of, you know, my guys learn how to run their equipment for the first time. You're not an expert the first time you do something. So, you know, just because you see it in a video, there's a little mistake or someone's slow at doing something, just don't even comment on it, you know. You don't know the background, you don't know the situation, you know, just like our plows. You don't know the situation, you don't know the background. You know, I guarantee my plow probably makes just as much as your plow. So it's not a competition. That's not what life's all about. It's not all about having the best of the best, you know. You know, there's people out there that do it with the basics. So, but anyways, enough ranting. Hopefully everybody had a great new year. Looking forward to 2023. Like I said, let me know in the comments what you guys want to see, and we'll work on it together, because I definitely got a long winter ahead if there's no snow. So give me some ideas. All right, see you guys.